disappointing 1-0 defeat. It looked like you matched them for a long period of time. Can't talk about conditions, they were appalling, but there's still something missing maybe.
Yes, there is. There is something missing, and we know that there's something missing, but it's a part of the season where you to go and get the something missing now is maybe going over and above what you would have to normally do to get the one or two players that would change the 1-0 defeats to a 1-0 win or a 2-1 win, and people that are coming to watch the games over the last 6 weeks will know that we've played all the top teams now, and it's been by the odd goal. You know, it's the odd goal and the odd mistake. Again today, the goalkeeper kicks it 100 odd yards down the park, centre half goes to head it, just skiffs off his head because his feet underneath loses it, goes out for a corner, switch off, and it's 1-0, and then it finishes that way. And they had a couple of chances, we had a couple of chances. It was a real good battle, you know, and both teams done well and deserved the point. And we never got it, and that seems to be the same old story. But like you said, there is something missing. We know that, and that's what I keep going on about. It's about building the football club in the right way and having the right personnel at the football club now, which we're getting there slowly. And it's a process of doing it, and we will get there. It's absolutely no problem with the players we've got, and when we can add the 2 or 3 real quality that we need now, we will get there.
It was never going to be easy today. The pitch is it's very sticky. There's a lot of heavy mud, and it undulates in 3 different areas. There's slopes everywhere all over that pitch, and for a moment it did think that it was going to be a matter of brilliance, some major error, or a dead ball situation. That's what happened.
That's it, exactly, nailing the head there with the conditions. You know, we had a corner just after that I can't believe it's not went in. You know, it's been cleared off the line 2 or 3 times, and then they get a foul. But theirs comes in and it's bang, it's in the goal, and that's where we're at the minute. We've not got that clinical finishing touch, and we've not had it all season really. I mean, we've scored goals in different parts of the season, but you know we've not had a player in double figures this season. You know, and that's probably been from the start of the season to now. You know, we've had enough people in the door and out the door that have played games, but nobody scored over double figures for us, and that's where we need to maybe, well, we do need to get something in there that's going to get that, and we also need somebody at the other side who's going to take a lot more control of it and make sure we keep clean sheets.
Next week, of course, back to Steel Park. The first time this February. It seems quite bizarre that there's only going to be 1 home game at Steel Park in February, especially with the state of the pitch, which is perfect and playable. But you're there next week. It's a flat pitch. Hopefully, things will turn around.
Yeah, they will. Look, I'm not worried about it turning around, because it definitely will. I've been in football long enough, although I'm very new to the management side of it. I've been involved in the game for long enough to know that we've got more than enough to turn this around, and turn it around quite quickly. You know, we're not backs against the walls at any games that we're playing, and when we get back at Steel Park, well, you know, I think we give ourselves a real good chance. That's why I'm delighted the game was on today, because you know we would have been 2 weeks without a game going into the game next week. We're now not. We're now getting into the game on the front foot. Today with myself on the bench, not played pretty much all season. One's a goalkeeper, the other 3 are injured. You know, Ash Robinson, Jordan Crawford and Dino's all injured, and we've just had to put Robbo on to try and get some legs. So you know, the squad's at a very bare minimum as well, with 4 or 5 injuries, which you can't get at this level because you can't maintain it. But the boys that played will have got a good 90 minutes out of them on a real tough pitch, which is good. The boys that were on the bench will get a bit of work into them. They'll be ready for next week, and I think get into next week really positive. We will definitely get something and turn this around.
Steve, congratulations today. Congratulations at home in your home life.
Thanks very much.
But see you next week at Steel Park.
See you next week.